Shakalaka, what is going on, everybody? Randall here from Crypto Love. In today's episode, we're going to be talking about Bitcoin over $6,000 and was the Binance hack faked? Kind of like when Craig Grant got hacked, or some people say Ian Bellino got hacked, or any of those other fake shit that we don't like. So we'll talk about all that stuff, plus some news, right after a message from our sponsor. All right now, guys, going on today in the markets, the market cap up $5 billion to $185 billion. Bitcoin dominance up even higher, 62.97%. You could say people like Bitcoin. First time it's been that high in a long freaking time. Now, Bitcoin, 6104, Ethereum, 172, XRP, 29 cents. But look at that, Bitcoin broke through $6,000 and for a moment, the 24-hour volume was above $1 billion for Bitcoin all by itself. Now, the big losers for today, TTC Protocol, Walton Chain, and Ravencoin. The big gainers, Solve, Clams, and iExec. The other thing I want to mention about Bitcoin was, check this out, total market cap over $100 billion. Now, onto the charts for today. As you can see, Bitcoin is going up. It's broken into the green area of resistance. Previously, now there's a saying I learned from Mr. Nicholas Merton, previous support, future resistance. So we have this green area of support here. Now it's the green area of resistance. However, we've broken through it, perhaps because of this blue line, this BARR. The bump and run reversal. Perhaps. Now this bump and run reversal, based on what Bolkowski says, could potentially pump the price up to $6,800. I think it's like 70% of the chance, 70% of the time it does that. And also, this line here, this orange line, the 50 weekly moving average, shows us why we're different than 2015. Because in 2015, right at the golden cross, right when it hit that the first time, price shot down. Doesn't look like we're forming head and shoulders either. So potentially price going up. And if you even take a look pretty closely, look at that. We're bouncing out of the upward side of this price channel. Pretty good news. Now there could be some reasons for that. I'll get into that shortly. But also MACD saying hold Bitcoin. Now the big news today, obviously, Bitcoin's priced above $6,000. Oh my gosh, first time since November of 2018. Oh my gosh, it's crazy. But that's not all the news today. Facebook reverses a ban on cryptocurrency ads. Now, back in March of 2018, Facebook, along with Google, banned cryptocurrency ads. Now, Facebook has updated its advertising policy to once again allow crypto-related ads. Now, they have been allowing ads from particular people, but they're making it even easier. Facebook announced that while we will still require people to apply to run ads promoting cryptocurrency, starting today, we will narrow this policy to no longer require pre-approval for ads related to blockchain technology, industry news, education, or events related to cryptocurrency. Now, in case you guys forgot, they stopped cryptocurrency ads because people were just phishing. They were just using the ads to steal a lot of money. Hopefully, most of those people are gone from the market now, and also because Facebook has Facebook Coin, they obviously are going to want to promote that on Facebook, and they can't if ads are illegal. Big news today for Ethereum. An Ethereum 2.0 proof-of-stake testnet blockchain is now live. Celebrate. Ethereum is going from proof-of-work to proof-of-stake. Turns out their testnet beacon blockchain is now live. You can actually check it out right here, the Sapphire testnet. Become a validator. You can do that. You can test it all out. Careful, it's a testnet. It is risky. This is a highly experimental test network with no security guarantees. But that's great news for Ethereum. As a matter of fact, so obviously proof of stake different than proof of work. This is going to use sharding. The sharding allows for horizontal scalability, so you can kind of have things running at the same time a lot faster than the proof of work. The one thing on here that I found very interesting, Ethereum core developers already stated last week that code for the first stage transition to a proof-of-stake consensus algorithm could be completed by the end of June. That's a couple months. That's a month away. That's pretty darn fast. Could be good things for Ethereum. Also, Joseph Lubin, co-founder of Ethereum, talks about Tron and EOS, saying that he thinks that Tron and EOS are both in that basket of raise a bunch of money and fake it till you make it and see how it goes. Well, basically everybody fakes it till they make it. That's how you do it. I mean, look at Tai Lopez, faked it till he make it. Look at, Tony Robbins, faked it till he make it. Look at every cryptocurrency out there. Bitcoin, faked it till it made it. Ethereum, faked it till it made it. But yeah, I see what he's saying. Tron and EOS definitely raise a whole bunch of money, a whole bunch of hype, don't really have much behind it, but they fake it till they make it. He goes on further to say, the amazing thing about this technological moment is that it can all be done and you can steal liberally from each other because it's all open source. Pretty crazy, but that helps development at high speeds. He further goes on to say that he thinks that Ethereum has, in his opinion, the best technology. And guys, I mean, potentially, okay, Ethereum has a new testnet coming out, could potentially go live sometime soon, within the next month, and really, price of Ethereum hasn't jumped that much. Now, Ethereum, when it was like 1700s, it was that high because of ICOs, and you need Ethereum to buy ICOs. But with Bitcoin going up a lot in price, if that price gains stall, will most people go into Ethereum? I would think potentially, but that's not financial advice. Now, Bitfinex, get this, they have confirmed their initial exchange offering to raise up to $1 billion in Tether to cover their $850 million losses. It turns out that they released their white paper on May 8th to raise $1 billion for their exchange token because they really need one, as if the exchange is actually going to be there after what's going on, but it could be. It could be. They want to sell 1 billion Leo tokens, each worth 1 Tether. Both things that I would not want to invest in Bitfinex, and I would not want to invest in Tether. But somebody will, and I'm sure they'll do well. So yeah, there's that going on. And other stuff that's been going on with exchanges. So yesterday, Binance got hacked. Well, did Binance really get hacked? These conspiracies might prove otherwise. So there's questionable wording from Binance talking about how phishing attacks are the way that people stole money. Well, it turns out that that's not really a hack. That's like against the person using the exchange. But that's not the craziest thing. I didn't even think about this until I read this article. But it turns out that on Binance, they use KYC. So the first tier allows you to withdraw up to 2 Bitcoin in a day, the second tier up to 100 Bitcoin a day, and the third one for higher withdrawals, but it needs to be confirmed with Binance. So in order to get a withdrawal limit of up to 100 Bitcoin per 24 hours, the user needs to go through a rigorous KYC procedure. However, some savvy person was able to withdraw 7,000 Bitcoin all at once. So they have some type of KYC. Does Binance know who they are? Potentially. Furthermore, the funds were sent to SegWit addresses that are not actually spendable. So it makes you ask, it's very strange that someone would have the intelligence, resources, and savvy to access and hack major whales on Binance's platform, yet be so incompetent as to drown 40 million in addresses where the funds can't be spent. It makes you think, definitely makes you think, and Bitfinex goes on to say this. He tweeted, here's the chances that the hack on Binance is really a hack, 0%. A lot of people felt that way, like how did they get 7,000 Bitcoin off the exchange, different things like that. Also, but the reason for the hack, see, here's the most important bit. No withdrawals from Binance for at least a week. The biggest Tether exchange isn't going to let you withdraw for a week. So we have all this Tether scandal going on with Bitfinex, and now the largest Tether exchange won't let you withdraw for a week. You think potentially that could have an impact on Bitcoin's price? Yeah, definitely. Also, one thing that I mentioned yesterday, I didn't exactly understand it yesterday, but Binance claims that the 7,000 Bitcoin that were stolen was 2% of their holdings. Given that information, they should have 350,000 Bitcoin in cold wallets. But when you take a look at their cold wallets, there's only 180,000 Bitcoin. So where's the rest of the Bitcoin? And they go on further to say, up here, right here, Binance profits since Safu Fund started are about 130 million, which would mean that 13 million contribution to the SAFU fund. However, Binance claims they have enough to cover that. So do they really? Also going on, well, the disparity in price between Bitfinex and Binance is decreasing since withdrawals are locked up. So a whole bunch of questions makes you ask, what's going on with Binance? Binance has been a very trusted exchange, but with this going on, just makes you question, makes you think, makes you wonder, makes you want to hold your own private keys. So that's all for the news today. Enjoy that one. I'll catch you guys later. Make sure you check out the Monarch wallet, monarchtoken.io, and peace.